What's good? Y'all know who it is here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. What's popping? First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation. Salute to the Unfiltered Fam. Salute to the Mod Squad. Salute to the Goon. Run the likes up. Keep them likes at 50% of the audience. Last but not least, tip your bartender, dog. What's good, man? We only got a couple of more days, man, until it's Turkey Day, man. It's only a couple of more days, man. I'm looking forward to eating well, eating some good food. Okay, hope you guys are doing the same. All right, but yeah, man, I'm just here so I don't get fined, bro. And I definitely wanted to come in and chop it up with you guys, doing what I like to do, doing what I do best, man. And that's what it is, not what it ain't. So before I do all of that, the first thing I got to do is blaze one for the nation. Go ahead and blaze one for the nation right quick. What's going on with all you guys, man? I'm gonna let y'all filter in. Hey, man, we only got a couple of a couple of more days until gobble gobble, bro. I'm looking forward to the gobble gobble, man. Gobble gobble, dog. A couple more days, bro. Okay. I hope you know where you going, dog. I hope where you going the food is good. Okay. I hope know you going where the food is good. Okay. But yeah, man, we definitely want to make it clear, man. Okay, we salute to all you guys that are on here, man. Let people filter in, man. You said, how am I wearing a hoodie out here, Shaq? It's a warm day, dog. I live only about 3-4 miles away from the beach, bro. Like, I don't live in the inner part of LA. I live on the beach areas, bro. It's windy, man. Start getting windy, start getting cold, bro. I mean, come on, dog. You know what I'm saying? I know, man, when you try to make sense, it don't make sense, but it makes sense when you me. Okay, you know what I'm saying, dog? Trust and believe. Okay? All right, man. But, yeah, man, I just wanted to come in, man, and I wanted to say something to all the members of Raider Nation, man. Whether we see eye to eye or we don't, whether we friends, whether we ain't, whether we are roaches with Raider hats or we are three ringers, man. Because the roaches with Raider hats at the bottom, three ringers at the top. Check it out. I want to give you guys a standing ovation. I ain't going to stand up and just pretend I'm standing. Looks like y'all got some pelotas after all, man. Everybody is all on the same page for the first time this season because everybody's offended. Everybody's mad at Eugene, bro. Everybody is on the same page. I mean, damn, we wouldn't on the same page about nothing. We wasn't on the same page about who was the coach. We wasn't the same page on who's the quarterback. We wasn't on the same page as who we was drafting. We were on the same page because we're tanking. We're not tanking. We were on the same page when it come to nothing. But now all of a sudden, Raider Nation is galvanized because everybody's offended by a guy whose government name is Eugene Cyril Smith the third. I mean, damn, you call him by his government. He goes by Big Geno. He goes by, that's why I get paid the big bucks. He goes by, that's why the big bucks come to me. He goes by, blame Geno. Hey, you know what I'm saying, dog? If your lights are cut off because you didn't pay the bill, blame Geno, bro. If you go get yourself to Jimmy John's and they're out of pastrami, blame him. Then when you do, he flips you completely off, bro. Funny as hell. But check it out. There is a lot of anger now. Yesterday, I didn't see all that smoke. Yesterday, I called it out. I'm like, man, I'm not trying to hear nothing about no Geno, bro. Y'all got more vitriol towards Derek Carr, who hasn't played for you in 3 years, than you have at Geno, who basically flipped you off in your face and told you, F off, bro. I'm just here to get paid. Now everybody's up in arms, bro. Everybody's not forming Voltron. I mean, just imagine if we actually put our shields together for something positive. I mean, it takes some negative to get us all together. That's what has to happen, okay? All right, so let me get into it, bro. Sub the channel. Go to MatthewShackUnfiltered.com. Pick up the merch. Be ready for Black Friday, aka Shack Friday. Myself and the team have been combing through everything that we're getting ready to put up, dog. You better be ready, bro. I mean, we already did some, some early releases, so go check some shit out, okay? But just get ready, dog. Get ready. It's about to get much better. It's already dope. It's about to get even doper. That being said, the calls are now starting to ring in the fan base, the Raider Nation, on, it's not even bench Geno. It's suspend Eugene. It's void his contract, and everybody wants him gone now because he flipped you off, dog. I mean, is that all it has to do? That's all it takes for you guys to get passionate about this team? I mean, is that all it takes? Now all of a sudden you guys are, what happened to all the people say, I'm done, Shaq, I'm out. I can't do it anymore, dog. I ain't watching the season for the rest of the game, for the rest of the season. All of that, now all of you guys, man, are rolling up your sleeves. Even your grandmammy's doing. Y'all ready to fight bare knuckle style? Y'all ready to fight Eugene bare knuckle style now because he flipped you off, bro? Come on, dog. I mean, it's funny to me, but I have to report it because it's starting to really get crazy, okay? Now everybody's dropping F-bombs. We're seeing content creators dropping F-bombs. Of course, they're bleeping them out because they still want the revenue. They're not like Shaq that they just say it and just lose the money. But hey, somebody has to be a 3-ringer and somebody has to be a no-ringer. But with that being said, everybody's upset, man. They want the Raiders to do something about it, man. They want Geno cut. They want Geno castrated. They want Geno to cut off his little finger. They want Geno to donate his entire salary to, the local homeless shelter. Everybody wants Geno to pay for the fact that he lifted up his middle finger to you when you were razzing him. I mean, it is what it is, bro. And I'm here to tell you, let me look around first, man. Let me make sure that, well, shit, I don't have to look around. I say whatever the hell I want over here. I just forgot. I had to remind myself I don't have to worry about nobody hearing what I say. I don't have to worry about what I post. I don't got to worry about none of that because I work for myself, okay? And I'm not firing me, all right? With that being said, let me look around anyway, just for fun. Have the Raiders suspended Geno yet? I'll wait. Have the Raiders reprimanded Geno yet? I'll wait. Have the Raiders fined Geno? I'll wait. I mean, what are you waiting for? Nothing's happening, bruh. I mean, now you're under, all wet in those areas. You're all moist now for no reason. You're all oiled up and nobody's showing up, dog. I mean, damn. Okay? You really did all of that prepping and lighting candles and shaving and washing up, and nobody shows up, bro. I mean, damn. The sun's up. They're supposed to be there at 9. Now it's 7 a.m. I don't think they're coming, bro. Okay? I really don't. But with that being said, now you have to understand what can happen next. All right? Doesn't look like the Raiders were really tripping off the fact that what he did, bro. I mean, they came in, they did what they would do. Came in, said, hey, man, we're disappointed in Eugene. We talked to him, we hold you guys in high regard. And, yeah, man, make sure you go and, we make sure you patronize during the holidays. I mean, what else are they going to say, bro? They're 2-9. They're 2-9. I mean, what else are they going to do? You're not going to win nothing. You're not going to no playoffs. You're not benching Geno. He's going to be the starter. And when you see Eugene run out there, the first offensive series, and he's running out there, number 7, don't say anything else. Well, all this stuff you're doing and all this barking you're doing and all of that you're doing, bro. Yeah, he did the wrong thing. He shouldn't have did it, but he did it. What's the use? He did it. He ain't pay for it. He ain't pay the price for it. What did he do? Nothing. He got talked to. We don't even know what was said. It wasn't even brought up. Pete didn't make a statement. Spike Tech didn't make a statement. Okay? Chip Kelly, he's on his way to pay. And Tom Brady, who you guys swore on your life is running shit, where is he at? Can't nobody tell him. He ain't even posted a damn picture of himself walking around with some mousse in his hair. He ain't even did that. Nothing's going to happen to Eugene. All right? But As you always know, I got the silver lining, aka the silver shadow, the silver and black shadow right here, bro. I'm going to give you the silver lining on this. Okay? I'm going to tell you why you still should not fret, Raider fan. There's still hope. I'm hearing that people are trying to say, he can be suspended or fined or reprimanded under conduct detrimental to the team. Like all these people now, they're experts on contracts and they're experts on the NFLPA, and they're running around saying he can get, he should be suspended or reprimanded or fined under that, what they call character clauses in his NFL contract that's in everybody's contract. Is that true? Yes, it is true. It is a way that he could be suspended. He could be fined. That's pretty much what can happen under conduct detrimental to the team or conduct that's unbecoming of an NFL player. But that would only be sanctioned by the Raiders, and they chose to talk to him and to report it. But there's somebody else that could do something. The NFL can jump in. Roger Goodell can jump in this situation and do something unilaterally. What a beautiful word, okay? For you guys out there that may not know what that means I can do it just like you can do it, and I don't have what unilateral means. Unilateral means you can do this, and if you don't, I can do it and don't even have to talk to you because I have what? The same amount of power to do something. Okay? Roger Goodell can easily put some boots to the ground on Eugene really fast. And let's not act like he doesn't love doing it to Raiders. I mean, he does, dog. Ask John Gruden. I mean, ask around. All right? Will the NFL, I don't, the Raiders, if they were going to do something, they would have did it already. Okay? They're not doing it. And if they did do something, it's probably internal and we'll never hear about it until after his career or later on when he's not a Raider or whatever. I'm willing to believe something did happen. He might have got a fine. Something might have happened, but, we don't know about it because they're not required to tell you that. It's internal. The Raiders are very close to the vets. We've always been that type of an organization where we do not kiss and tell, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys, bro. You know what I'm saying? You had a good night with a 6.2 and you're running all over work, letting everybody know. I mean, it is what it is. Okay. So even if something did happen, it doesn't happen enough for us to know. Okay. But Roger Goodell can come in and shore that entire situation up. All right. You can come in and say, hey, you're flipping people off. You're doing this. You're doing that. We don't like it. You're messing with the money, because regardless of how the Raiders play, that has nothing to do with Vegas. That has nothing to do with FanDuel. That has nothing to do with DraftKings. That has nothing to do with the online gambling bread. You're messing with the bag. When you start messing with the bag, anything can happen. All right. Now I'll tell you this. Do I think anything's going to happen? I don't think anything's going to happen. Who did Geno flip off? Did he flip off the Chiefs fans? I mean, I think if he was flipping off Chiefs fans, I think that would have automatically been something. Is he flipping off the ops, or is he flipping off the Raiders? He's flipping off his own mama. He's flipping off his own daddy. He's flipping off his own auntie. He's flipping off his own uncle. He's flipping off his own. How about now? Am I freezing up now, you guys? Okay. Let me know, man. I just changed the Wi-Fi, man. Put a 1 in the chat if I'm clear. Put a 2 in the chat if I'm not. Okay. All right. It froze up. Okay. What was the last thing I said? I'm trying some new things here. We got a bunch of different Wi-Fis. I tried to use one of the other Wi-Fi channels. So you guys didn't catch any of that. Y'all didn't catch anything I said. I mean, I had it going, man. People just left. Okay. What was the last thing y'all heard me say, bro? I was cooking. I mean, I knew I shouldn't, and now I know I'm not going to use that Wi-Fi. We got like 5 different Wi-Fis on here. Okay. I tried something different. Okay. Okay. All right. You said Geno was flipping out on his mom. Okay. So y'all didn't catch. Y'all didn't catch any of that other shit I said. Damn, man. No wonder the numbers went down. I had about 100 something in here. Okay. Now it's climbing back up. All right. Last 2 minutes. Okay. All right. Apologize for that, you guys. Now I know don't use that Wi-Fi. All right. Like I said, we got 5 different Wi-Fi systems in here. I'm trying to figure out which one is the best. Now I know that one's bad. Okay. All right. I said, so when it comes to the Raiders, bro, Geno's flipping off his own. He's flipping off his mom. He's flipping off his dad. He's flipping off his grandmama. He's flipping off his kids. He's flipping off his uncles and aunties. He's flipping off his play cousins. He's flipping his own off. You think the league is really upset behind that, bro? You think the league is really upset that he's flipping off his own people, bro? Nah, dog. No. Okay. Bottom line is this, you guys. There is a silver lining left. All right. There is a way, and I don't think it's the Raiders. I don't think the Raiders are going to do anything, but there is a way that he can be reprimanded. He could be suspended. He could be fined. He could be docked. Things can happen. Okay. And that's with the NFL. The NFL can unilaterally do what the Raiders won't do. I'm not saying that he has not been fined, because he could have easily been fined. And we didn't know about it because it's not required. When it's an internal, punishment, they can say that's been being handled internally. That's something that all NFL teams can do. It doesn't have to be, unless it's something that NFL is sanctioning. If it's conduct detrimental to the team, that's something that's going to be handled internally, and they could choose to put it out there or choose not to. All right. But Roger Goodell could come in easily and say, this is conduct that's unbecoming of an NFL player. This is an image problem for the league. The same way he was able to get John Gruden out of that head coaching position with the Raiders is the same way that he can fine, suspend, or reprimand Eugene. Okay? He could easily do it. All right? And it's in his power to do so. The Raiders could refuse to do it, but he is the judge, the jury, and the executioner, and he already knows how it feels to come over here and do what he does. Okay? And that ain't allegedly. So he could easily do it. The key is, will he do it? All right? And I'm willing to believe that he will not. All right? I'm willing to believe that he will not. It's not that serious. The Raiders are not a team that the league is worried about. What they're worried about is that gambling revenue. They're worried. That's why the Raiders are where they're at. That's why they allowed us to move. That's why they helped us move. That's why they gave us a $550 million stipend, and we didn't have to pay it back. And Marcos had to go get a $450 million deal to pay the $1 billion fee to the NFL. Okay? Because they wanted to open the door to FanDuels. They wanted to open the door to DraftKings. And that's why you have it. So the Raiders, as long as it's not affecting the bottom line, which is that bag, right? That bag is affected. That's when it would have came in. If Geno would have did something that would have affected the spread or affected the bag or some shit like that, if he was out there cussing and flipping off the opposing team, that would have been different, because now you are alienating the fan base that's coming in, packing the stadium. They don't want the away team to be turned off to coming to Vegas, bro. That's why they're taking their sweet time to fix the team, because the money is rolling in. No matter how bad the Raiders play, the games are sold out, because it's an opportunity for all the other 31 teams that happen to be on that schedule to come to Vegas, turn up all weekend, buy steaks, get facials, pause, be at the strip club, smoke big cigars, do whatever you want to do. Grandma at the damn bingo table, kids at the arcade. all of you guys come over to the stadium, sit down, patronize, and see your team absolutely cook. You get to walk out, laugh at all the Raider fans, get back on the plane, go back and tell everybody what a wonderful time you had. You'd love to go again. But you Raider fans, he did it to you. He didn't do it to no one else. That's what it is, bro. Okay? Trying to let you guys know that I would love to see Roger Goodell come in and do something. Do I think it's suspension worthy? No. No, it's not suspension worthy. I think it's fine worthy. I don't think it's suspension worthy because when he was up in Seattle, he flipped those guys off, nothing happened. I mean, what message are you sending? Nobody was you weren't up in arms when he was doing it to Seattle during preseason. And to be honest with you, was him and Max. Him and Max were doing it. So it's like that's not gonna fly. The whole suspension thing because you're insulted. That's not gonna work. Okay. He's done it before. I'm even hearing that he did it against the Jacksonville Jaguars that he was flipping us off. I heard he did it a couple other games. Like he just at the end of the day, man, Roger Goodell could do something about it. But what message is he sending by doing that? I don't see a message being sent that's positive enough for him to do that. But if there was something that was going to happen, I thought thinking that the Raiders would have already done it. But then again, they might have. Okay, you don't have to report to the press that you did something internally. When they say this is going to be handled internally, that's what it means. None of your business, bro, what we did. Okay, they could have told Geno anything. Say, you know what, Geno, go home for the day, or don't come in tomorrow, or we would have heard that. So, we don't know what they did. Say, oh, you know what, Geno, we're going to take $15,000 out of your check or whatever. They don't got to tell us. All right. But all the people that are upset, I'm glad you guys have a pulse, bro. I was in here killing you guys, man. I was killing y'all. I was basically saying, hey, man, where's the energy? Where's all that energy at that you got for Derek Carr and all the guys who ain't going to fight back? You want to walk around, be Debo, and pick on Smokey. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But hey, Big Worm over there, you don't want to fool Big Worm. Big Worm going to put a hot one in your ass. Like I said, selective outrage. Okay? That's what I was saying. Y'all selectively upset. When you see somebody who that's softer than a baby's than the stuff that's in the diaper, okay? Then you got somebody who's a worthy opponent in Geno Smith. I know you don't think Geno's a worthy opponent, but anybody that's going to flip off the entire fan base in front of the fan base after playing like that, after losing to the guy that we should have drafted, who everyone swore in their life is Bronny James. He's only in the league because of his dad. And then he runs off the field unapologetic with his helmet off, so it's him, and he's flipping you off, bro. I mean, damn, I think he's a worthy opponent. I think he really don't give a shit at all. I really don't think he does. Okay? But now I'm seeing you guys are upset about it, and I'm like, that's good. That's good that you guys have a pulse, man. Is this what it takes? This is what it takes. It takes for you guys to get insulted, for you guys to do something. Some of us are already like this. But it is what it is, man. Okay, so as of now, Geno has committed an offense that can be punishable. It is a punishable offense what he did. But is there a precedent in him doing it and getting suspended? I guarantee you this, bro. If this was the NBA and this was David Stern, back when David Stern was running the NBA, he definitely would have got suspended for that. Adam Silver's a lot softer than the late great David Stern. David Stern suspend your ass in a heartbeat. You don't know how many players David Stern threatened that you would never play in the league again. He told Allen Iverson that he didn't get his shit together, he'd never play in the league again. He told Carmelo Anthony that. He told countless players, bro, if you don't play and do what we need to do, he knew everything. He knew where you were at. He knew where your baby mama was. He knew where your side pieces was. He had people following you and everything. David Stern was a gangster when it came to that, dog. Okay? If this was David Stern running the NFL, he'd be suspended right now, bro. Without question. But it's not. It's Roger Goodell. Whole different person. Whole different situation. Raiders are not a threat. Now, if we were a threat, like when John Gruden got reprimanded and got told he couldn't be the coach no more, we were 4-0. Weren't we 4-0? Weren't we undefeated, man, running roughshod through the AFC West? Yo, man, we're a threat. Let's go ahead and put them back. Let them go ahead and put them back, bro. Okay? But I'm seeing a lot of that, dog. And two more things I'm seeing, then I'll read you guys' questions, bro. So I'm very happy that you guys are showing that you guys got some balls, bro. Thank God, bro. I mean, damn. Man, it's nice to see you guys come on over and stand with me. I could truly say, man, today the majority of Raider Nation is standing together. It ain't gonna last long, but shit, it's good to see it. I mean, damn. Unfortunately, it wasn't for something positive. It was for some negative shit. But shit, better than nothing. At least I could see you guys actually can do something. We're all on the same page. That wasn't cool, Eugene, but some of us are not as mad as others. Am I mad? No. Do I want Geno fined? No. Do I want Geno suspended? No. What I want is him to stay the starter and continue to damage his career, his credibility, and everything. I want him to continue to sabotage his career. That's what I want. I want you to stay there, get paid, continue to show everybody you're not worthy to be a starting quarterback for my team, their team, those people over there, and the other 31 teams. So when you're done stealing our money, well, it ain't really stealing if you're giving it away, you will be holding a clipboard like the other last two quarterbacks that came over here and stunk up the joint. You'll be like Gardner Minshew holding a clipboard behind Patrick Mahomes. You'll be like Jimmy Garoppolo holding a clipboard behind Matthew Stafford. Geno, get prepared to hold a clipboard or a tablet for the rest of your career after you leave here. That's what I want. Okay? I don't want him to get bailed out. I don't want AOC to go out there and get hurt. Why do I want to have AOC get out there and get hit like Geno's getting hit? Well, are you guys high? Are you okay? Do somebody need to call the sheriff's department to come by your house and do a wellness check, bro? Why would I want my quarterback, AOC, who's a real Raider, who was drafted by the Raiders, to get out there and get the Geno Smith treatment? Nah, I think I'd rather have Eugene get out there and get hit 10 times. I think I'd rather have him be that guy. I'm protecting my guy. AOC's still my dude, bruh. Okay? And I mean that in a football parlance. Geno? Man, let Geno stay out there, bruh. Let Geno stay out there, dog. I really think the line ain't blocking. I think the line would block for AOC, bro. I think AOC would have a clean pocket a lot more than Geno. I think that those guys would probably block a little harder, hold their shit a little longer, dog. Like, hey, man, let me try to give AOC, let me if I can give Aiden an extra second. Let me just see what we could do, bro. Let me dig in a little harder. Man, from Geno, man, they just opened up the whole A gap, and that dude came around and just ran straight. I mean, my old ass could have ran and touched on Geno, man. Pause. I could have hit his ass. They didn't block for him on that play. They didn't block for him on that play, bro. They just like, hey, man, let Geno ass get hit right quick, dog. Yeah, man, he's in here talking crazy to us. He don't talk to nobody the right way, bro. You ever work with somebody, man, they just don't know how to talk to people, man. They just talk to you like like you're one of their kids, bro. I mean, if it's happened to you, it's probably been a manager or a shift lead or somebody like that. Not somebody who is like a VP or it's always somebody who's like a step above you, a rung above you, talks to you like you their 15-year-old son or some shit. Okay, I done had it plenty of times, but the difference between me and them other guys is that I'm Shaq, man. I know my worth, and you ain't talking to me any kind of way, man. I told my boss one time, man, I said, man, you better stop talking to me like your kids. I hit you in your effing face. I did. In front of everybody. I said, man, you better watch your mouth, man. You talk to me like that, dog. I'll quit now. You meet me out the parking lot. I did, bruh. Did I get fired? No. I got called by the owner. He's like, man, I've been waiting for somebody to tell him that. And I said, yeah, I will hit him in his face. So you ain't got to worry about it. He ain't going to be here long. And he wasn't there long. And guess who got to be the manager? Bet you can't guess. Good looking black guy that's on here. That would be me. Okay? Like I said, man, people treat you the way you allow them to, dog. All right? And I'm telling you this shit right now. Okay? Roger Goodell could easily do something, but he's not going to do anything. And so is everyone else. All right? It is what it is. Okay? All right. So I will say this. Two more things and I'll read you guys the questions. All right? Another thing, switching gears. Okay? I just saw an all-time great orator who is one of the greatest offensive linemen that ever played for our organization, and his name is Lincoln Kennedy. I don't watch podcasts. I don't do all of that, but I do get, the shorts and all of that. So, if it's interesting, I'll watch it. And Lincoln Kennedy, man, who we affectionately called Link. Lincoln Kennedy corroborated, as much as he could. All right. What I said about Chip Kelly. Once again, man, when you're shield approved, check your shield approved. A couple of days ago, I told you, man, who do you think fired Chip Kelly? And I told you who it wasn't. Remember when I said it wasn't John Spytek? It wasn't Tom Brady. It wasn't Pete Carroll. I said it was Mark Davis. And I said, I don't care what nobody says, it's a Mark Davis move. Everybody was, Pete, Brady, nah. Lincoln Kennedy, bro, he said, I heard some things about that Pete Carroll didn't even hire Chip Kelly. Huh? I forgot what his podcast is called, but salute to Lincoln Kennedy, man. We'll try to reach out to Lincoln Kennedy, man. See if we can get him on the show, because we do got connections. Ain't that right, y'all? Okay, y'all saw who we had on here. We gonna do more of that. But he said that he heard that Pete Carroll didn't even hire Chip Kelly. He heard it was somebody else in the organization, and he said that the communication between Chip Kelly and Pete Carroll was pretty much non-existent, bro. That they didn't communicate during the week. Chip had the offense over here doing what Chip wanted, and Pete had the rest. That's what Lincoln Kennedy said. Don't look at me, bro. Just listen to what men who actually are icons for this team, bro. If we had Lincoln Kennedy on the line right now, Geno wouldn't have got sacked 10 times. I tell you that now. Lincoln Kennedy at his age now. I'll go get Lincoln Kennedy. I'll go get Donald Penn. I'll go get Richie Incognito, and you can keep the rest of them. Ain't nothing happening. We had good ass linemen. Don't go let me get Rodney Hudson. Psh. Ain't nobody. None of these dudes would be starting, bro. Nobody. I don't care. JPJ would be a backup. He wouldn't even be on the field if I start naming my guys. Steve Wisniewski's. Are you crazy? Okay, come on, man. Mickey Marvin's. I go back. I don't even need to say the late great Jim Otto. I can leave him out. It's just too many of them, dog. Dave Dalby. Man, I get my dudes in my lifetime. Nobody on that line would ever see a snap, dog. Period. Okay. With that being said, bro, he said Chip Kelly didn't have nobody policing him about anything. And he said that him not being with the team was definitely somebody else's decision. I was like, man, the Shield just tells me everything, and I tell you guys, and y'all just ignore it, okay? But you can't ignore what Lincoln Kennedy said, because he said Pete Carroll didn't have anything to do with it, in a roundabout way, all right? But he said that Pete had to make a decision. So what am I saying? I'm saying that he was told, you gonna have to go and do what you got to do. If you keep him, that's you. That's on you. And that sounds like MD. Because what did MD do to everybody else, bro? When Champ Kelly and Antonio Pierce was trying to bring in Jack Jones, what did it take? It took AP to put his job on the line to guarantee that Jack Jones was going to come over here and do what he did. It's on you, bro. You want him? Okay. You willing to co-sign on that loan? Just imagine that, bro. Your snotty nosed nephew, bro, who's never paid a bill in his life. You're gonna go down and co-sign on your 850 credit score to get him a Hellcat, bro, because you believe in him. Come on, dog. Come on, bro. I wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it. Okay, you know your mama wouldn't do it. Grandma not doing it, but you did it. That's the kind of stuff that people don't want to give Antonio Pierce credit for, dog. He had no reason to believe in that kid, and that kid came over and delivered year one. But once he got comfortable and he was on the team on his own, where he was actually signed again for another year, and he knew his bread was buttered, what did he do? He started making business decisions, bro. And that's what it was. When his ass needed 3 hots in a cot and he needed a place to sleep at night, yeah, he cleaning up. Yeah, he's scraping his plate and shit. Yeah, he's washing the dishes. Yeah, he's picking up his clothes. Yeah, he's ironing. Yeah, he's folding the laundry and shit. But now that he has a room, he ain't doing none of that shit, man. He walking past all that shit. He ain't doing nothing. So what am I trying to tell you? I'm trying to tell you that Matthew Shack Unfiltered got that shit right again. I mean, the list is long as hell, ain't it? Didn't I tell you, man, that nobody on that staff had anything to do about Chip Kelly getting the boot? Lincoln Kennedy said it. He said Pete didn't have nothing to do with it. He said it's somebody else in the organization, man. He said it wasn't Brady. Has Brady said anything? Brady ain't said shit. No, wasn't Spy Tech. Mark Davis, bro. Mark Davis said he got to go. I'm not going to keep paying this fool. I absolutely did. That's all I do over here. Okay? I really should be the biggest. I should be the biggest out here. I should be the biggest on the tube, dog. I should be the biggest on YouTube. But we understand why I'm not. We get it. Let this would have been somebody else saying it. Y'all would have been running butt naked on fire down the freeway, man, sipping on a Heineken if it was somebody else. But we understand. The real ones know. Okay? So that's definitely something that I wanted to get back to you. Lincoln Kennedy, go watch his podcast. You know where he's informed. You know he knows what he's talking about. He said exactly what I said. Hey, man, it's looking like people ain't really running shit. I mean, the guy whose name's on the banner don't own the company, bro. Simple as that. It says Colonel Sanders Kentucky Fried Chicken, but it's owned by Yum Yum Foods, which owns Taco Bell. Don't you know Taco Bell owns Kentucky Fried Chicken, dog? Don't you see here in LA we got the dual ones, the dual Taco Bell Kentucky Fried Chicken joints. Ain't no Colonel Sanders or his family own Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yo Quiero Taco Bell owns that shit. Why you think they're getting into chicken nuggets and all this crazy shit? They already got it. That's what I'm saying. Okay? It says Wendy's, but Raul owns that shit. I'm just keeping it a buck. It is what it is, man. You can keep believing the name on the banner is owned by whoever, dog. I want you to believe that so you'll keep patronizing. Okay? Let me go ahead and make this a nameless channel and just take my name off of it, and you don't know who I was, and get AI to do my voice, and I'd have 1 million subs. But unfortunately, I'll never do that because I won't. So what am I saying to you guys? Hey, man, let's see if Roger Goodell cares about you guys, man. It's obvious that the Raiders have already swept us under the rug. Eugene hasn't said anything. And like I said before, bro, I mean, I'm really the type of guy, dog, who truly believes, man, that honesty is the best policy, bro. I mean, if he would have came and said, first thing first, man, hey, I'd like to apologize to Raider Nation for my behavior. Man, I was mad, y'all. I was really upset. I let my feelings get the best of me. I let my emotions get the best of me, and that's not how I should be as a leader and a member of this team. So I'd like to apologize to the team. I'd apologize to the players on the team, my organization, coaching staff, fan base, and I'm sorry, man. Apologize, man. I'll do better. Man, no, everybody would. Some of us would still be mad, but at least you can't say that he didn't come in and take accountability for it, bro. That dude ain't taking no accountability, man, at all, bro. You know what today is, man? Man, today is payday, dog. Okay, is what it is, dog. Okay, Tuesday is the day you get paid in the National Football League. Today is the day off, dog. You getting paid. All right, he ain't worried about you. Okay, so I definitely just wanted to say that, man. I just thought that, there's nothing wrong, man, with being a man. There's nothing wrong with being a woman. There's nothing wrong with coming in, dog. It ain't gonna make you be any lesser of a person to come in and just admit some shit that everybody knows isn't cool. Everybody knows that shit isn't cool, bruh. Everybody. Everybody knows that, bro. I mean, you don't do that type of stuff, dog. The fans are the fans, bro. The fans come in. I know. I pay. I just spent money that I didn't. It cost me thousands of dollars to go to the game. I see why y'all don't want to go, man. Y'all don't want to go, man. But shit, I paid to go there, and I didn't flip nobody off. I didn't scream and cuss at nobody, bro. I'm like, shit, I'm at the game. I'm a Raider fan, dog. I do this every year. I go and turn up, dog. I turn up every year, man. That's my time to hang out with my boys, smoke these things, bro. Eat well, have a great time, dog. Enjoy myself while I'm there, dog. And I got blessed the whole time I was there, bro. Got blessed to meet all y'all that I met. My boy Marty Lowe on here, his wife Rose, a lot of y'all, man. I got to slap hands with, take pictures, got to hang out with Sandra Douglas Morgan, man, president of the team. Got to introduce myself to, real Raiders that were on our feed, bro. Super Bowl champions. I mean, it was good for me. But Geno, man, there's nothing wrong with you coming out and apologizing, bro. Nothing wrong with that, man. Even if you don't want to apologize, you say, hey, you know what? That wasn't a cool move, man. I'm going to do better. Okay, you didn't come and acknowledge us, bro. But you didn't. But I'm seeing Raider Nation, you guys are now talking about Derek Carr. And all of a sudden, Derek Carr's name is ringing like a cell phone, bro. I'm like, what? All of a sudden, you guys appreciate DC now. I'm seeing it. Oh, man, let's just bring back DC, man. DC he would never. And I'm just laughing like, hey, man, before Geno flipped you off, y'all was FDC. Y'all was, hey, man, he's a trash, all that shit. Now all of a sudden, man, you guys are sending him love letters. You guys are trying to send perfumed emails to him, dog. Hey, DC, could you please consider? Y'all begging Derek Carr to come back, dog. Now this is the perfect time for DC to come back. Hey, DC, dog. Just come on back, bro. We'll come back next year, dog. So I can laugh. I mean, not laugh at you, man, because we haven't done good since you left, man, because like I said, man, got this curse on us, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm not cursed, but the team is, okay? Just come on back, bro. Come on back, man, just for a trading camp. Maybe just go to trading camp, just go out there, man, get everything decided, man, then retire again. I'll be whatever, okay? Funny as hell, bro, that now everybody. And the second person is Antonio Pierce. I'm like, you can't make it up. All these fans now, dog. Yeah, man. I was wrong about AP, man. AP didn't have us playing that. Ain't that right? Yeah, Jeff Rowe, he did not, man. I didn't like him, but he's better than this. Yeah, man. What were we thinking? Yeah, what were we thinking? Yeah, what were you thinking? I love it. But that's what it takes, man, when you guys think you know everything. Okay? Funny as hell. Funny as hell, bro. Funny as hell. And these content creators, bro, they're the biggest haters, and now they're backtracking. They act like we don't remember what they said before, bro. I mean, come on. Now all of a sudden, AP was better, and all of a sudden, blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, come on, man. Y'all killing me, dog. Okay? Absolutely killing me. All right, man, let me read you guys' questions, dog. I'm just chilling, okay? I'm chilling, blowing on a stick, man. A nice cigar, bro. Waiting for dinner to be made at my house. Enjoying being in LA and enjoying seeing for maybe the next until the next game, all of us standing together, bro. This is how it used to be when I was growing up, dog. I mean, we were standing together because we were the world champions. That's the difference, though. I mean, we were standing together because we were putting people in the grave, dog, on the football field. But it's been a long time since I've seen everybody on the same page. It's negative, but it's progress. All right, man. Let's see how long this lasts, man, until we start figuring it out, bro. Okay? All right. Straight up. All right, man. All right, man. So what's going on up in here, bro? Okay. All right, man. What's happening? All right. Okay, let me start with you guys' questions, man. Okay. Okay, let me see right here, dog. All right. Y'all be saying some crazy shit on here, bro. Like I'm just scrolling through what you guys were saying, bro. You guys are off the hook, bro. I love y'all, man, but damn, man, y'all off the chain in here. I mean, your conversations that y'all have amongst each other be funny, though. Okay. All right, Mix, what's going on, man? Egalitarian, what's going on, man? Mix, I already told you why I got on a hoodie, man. The sun is setting and the cool air from the ocean is coming in, bro. It's starting to get cold, bro. That's why. All right, man. Okay, smoking pots. Travis and Turkey out here, man, going up. It's going down. It's going down. Y'all go. It's be gobble gobble. It's gonna be gobble gobble. Kansas City and the Dallas Cowboys, bro. That's gonna be gobble gobble, bro. I can't wait to watch that shit. That's gonna be enjoyed, man. Happy Thanksgiving to all you guys, man. Happy Thanksgiving. All right, man. What up, G? Raider Nation Lifer. You already know what it is. Navy vet in the building. What's going on, Big Dog Potts? Please explain when you say only here to avoid fines. What's that about? Go look at Marshawn Lynch in the Super Bowl, man. Just put Marshawn Lynch Super Bowl, get fined, and you'll see it. Okay? Reese Ross said, what's good, brother? You already know, because got it for 3 ringer. You know what it is. Okay? What's going on, man? All right, man. All right, man. Maze in the house, man. What's going on? Maze and Blue. I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Tui Leonard in the building. Okay? What's going on, Whittington Thomas? Hey, Whittington Thomas, they say you blocked, Whittington Thomas. Are you blocked, bro? I mean, how are you blocked, bro? I mean, I see you. I mean, I don't know, man. Somebody blocked you. I mean, I don't know who blocked you, bro. Okay, I didn't block nobody. All right, man. Jims, what's going on, Jims? What's happening? Laker Nation, if you throw 5 ENTs, blame it on Chip. You take tax and blame it on Chip. I mean, you can't blame anything on Chip. Chip paid the price, bro. Chip paid the price, bro. It's like, man. It's like, who can I say, man? It's like Lil Rollo, man. Lil Rollo, man. Lil Rollo was terrorizing the neighborhood forever, man. Lil Rollo gets caught up with the feds. He goes and he does 15 and he gets out and he's doing the right thing, and people are still trying to malign him and all that. This dude's going into church. This dude's turned his life over doing the right thing. Man, the dude paid his penance to society, bruh. I don't mean you need to trust him, man, but he paid his penance to society, dog. Chip Kelly paid the penance for everything he did to you. He lost his job. What more do you want, man? What do you want him to do, dog? What do you want him to do? You want him to be drawn and quartered? You want him to be, tied to the stake? Like, what do you guys want, bruh? He's fired, bro. That's the worst you could do. That's the worst thing you could do to the man. This isn't ancient Rome where we throw you in the Colosseum with the damn tigers and shit and lions and let you get out there and get mauled to death. Just come on, bro. We're civilized. We're civilization. The worst you could do to Chip Kelly is fire him. He's gone, but he's still his mess that he made is still here, bro. He still screwed you, bro. You still got to pay the price. So ain't no use mentioning him anymore. There ain't no use mentioning him. When we go play the Chargers and we get our backs kicked in, if we get our backs kicked in, you don't get to blame Chip no more, bro. You got to blame something. You got to blame the people you should have been blaming the whole time. The playbook didn't do all of this. The bad play calling didn't do all of this, bro. It definitely he definitely was a factor in our record, but you don't get to blame Geno's lack of proper decision making, lack of understanding that throwing in triple and quadruple coverage is bad for your health, bro. You don't get to blame that on Chip. Because once the ball is snapped, Chip don't have nothing to do with the play. It has to do with the players on the field. And if that man wants to hold the football, 1,001, 1,002, ball should be gone. 1,003, it really is gone. 1,004 sacked. And he doesn't realize that in 10 times and 10 different drives, there's nothing you can do. But you can't keep blaming Chip Kelly for why you're sorry, bro. He's no longer here. He's not a member of the Raiders anymore. But Geno still is a member of the Raiders. Okay? All right, man. Straight up, Justin Saw. Hey, man, checking the big homie was on. I didn't get it. Yeah, man. You bet. Like I said, Justin Saw, you don't want to. You got to recalibrate. Hit that notification bell, man. All you guys should need to go do it. All right, man. Let's get these likes up. Say fire Geno. I mean, you can't fire a man that has a contract. You have to pay him, dog. You can't afford to get that man $66 million and let him just leave now. Can't do that, man. You gotta let him pay it out, bro. You gotta let this season play out. Said just fine him. He might have just got fined. Okay, we don't know. Armando Peplis, release him. Season flipping us off with the cherry on top. Nah, Raiders don't love us like that, bro. Blaze one for the nation. Never wanted Geno. Okay, corny as hell, man. Did Jamarcus screw more than people acting soft? Like I said, man, the thing that was funny to me is the amount of vitriol everybody has for Derek Carr. But when Derek Carr is a guy who I say he's saying, oh man, Jolly G Willikers, bro. I mean, darn it. I mean, that dude is not a threat to do anything. But that's why everybody's on him like that, because they know that he ain't like that. But Geno lets you know, bro. Geno's like, I'm gonna take that ass whooping. Geno probably get touched up, bro. But Geno like, I'm gonna take that ass whooping. He did that shit without hesitation, bro. He didn't do it while he was going in the tunnel. No, he did that while he was running up on you. Salute to Geno Smith for keeping it a whole 100. He don't fool with you, Raider Nation, and y'all didn't have no smoke for it, and I called you out. Stop messing with DC when you know he ain't gonna say nothing to you. The dude that flipped you off, you had no smoke for. None. And a lot of y'all still don't got no smoke for him, dog. But now I'm starting to see some fans, they stay irritated now. Okay? I'm starting to see it. And good. Hey, Geno, bro, flip us off again, bro. I say keep doing it. Maybe the fan base will finally get, inspired. Maybe the fan base will finally get behind our team and be how we're supposed to be. Diehards, not fans with a record. A lot of you guys are fans of the Raider record. You're fans of that. Long as we're winning and we're looking like we're doing something, you can cheer all day, but you're not a diehard. Diehard means don't matter, bro. Don't matter what the record is, where we played at, how many interceptions was thrown, how many sacks, none of that. We're Raiders, bro. And you know what? A lot of you guys haven't reached that level. No matter how much you think you're at that level, you're not. If you're not just still as engaged and locked in like I am, bro, I haven't had a Super Bowl win in 41 years, bro. I've been locked in every season. I'm the same, dog. But the difference is I do got 3 rings, though. But I've been waiting for my 4th one longer than you've been waiting for your 1st one. If anyone should be walking around here, depressed, it should be us. But we're not, because we know our time is coming, dog. Okay? All right? When we start winning, you're going to run in. You're going to, hold on, let me in. You're going to be going through a whole crowd because you done ran all the way back there and left. And now you're hearing the cheering. And now you're trying to swim through everyone else that left, trying to get back to the door. And the door is going to be closed. Clunk. Hey, man. Hey. Sorry, man. Y'all left, man. One way in, one way out, man. That's it. You're going to be standing outside while we're cheering. I stay in the building, bro, like I have been. When I walked in when I was 6, I'm still in here. I ain't never walked out. I seen 2 and 14. I seen 3 and 13. I seen 5 and 12. I've seen 6 and 11. Okay? But I've also seen 13 and 1. I've also seen 12 and 4 multiple times. Okay? So I've seen a lot. All right. Chunker, Niners should have lost last night, but we got it done. The play wasn't pretty. Yeah, man, go get that Brock Bowers. That Brock Bowers is selling right now, dog. That Brock Bowers is selling, man. Matthew Shack Unfiltered. You need to go get that Brock Bowers. That Brock Bowers. I'm gonna prove it to you guys tomorrow. Watch. Watch what I post tomorrow on Facebook and Instagram. Watch. You gonna see. You gonna see. People buying that damn George Kittle now, man. Y'all excited, but hey, man, Purdy is being very careless with the football, bro. You see that sun go down, dog? For y'all talking about why I got a hoodie on, that sun gone. It's starting to get cold, bro. Okay, I'm telling you. All right. Okay. All right, man. Straight up. Typical reaction from our fan base. Yeah. Donate his paycheck to make a wish. I mean, it's not going to happen, bro. It should have happened already. I'm just telling you that Roger Goodell could have stepped in. But you're the Raiders, bro. I mean, did you insult anybody he cares about? Nobody that the league cares about got insulted. He insulted us. Big deal. We let people come in and commandeer our stadium every home game. We don't even have the majority people in our own stadium. You think they care about us, bro? Like, flip them off, dog. What's it gonna hurt? Huh? Yes, so we already know that Pete is Geno's Pete's boy. So he's gonna start the rest of the game no matter what the dumpster fire he is, but we know he'll be gone next season. I don't know if he will be gone next season. The only way that I think Geno Smith will be gone next season is if the guy who got rid of Chip Kelly does it again. Like I keep saying, man, y'all keep thinking Mark is he's a chameleon. He has everybody fooled, bro. Salute to Mark Davis. Hey, Mark, salute to you, man. These fans really think that you ain't doing nothing. That's just the way he wants it, man. Al wanted you to know that he wanted to ground the shit when he walked. He wanted to be on some Godzilla, bro. That's what he wanted. Al wanted you to be shaking in your boots and quaking in your boots when he was walking around. Okay? Marcus, nah, I don't need to do all of that. I just pull a lever over here, dog. Just push a button over here, dog. You don't even know it was him. Okay? Okay. What's that over there? Oh man, I'm sorry. I thought I saw something. Hey, Mark, did you just hear that Chip Kelly got fired? Oh, he did? Oh, wow, man. Wow, man. Dang, man. I was hoping that was working out. Mark plays that game with you guys, acting like he don't know nothing, dog. Acting like he don't have no power. He ain't got no type of mean streak. Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do, dog. He just very good at making you believe that he doesn't. And that, you know what? And that's smart, bro. That's 48 laws of power, man. But let's not get into that. Okay? Let's not get into that, man. All right? Get into that, man. That's a whole different ball game, dog. Some of us actually really are the 48 laws of power, bro. Like, I'm really that. Okay? The entire book. All right? So, gotta be careful. Be careful. Okay? All right, man. Dre, what's going on, Dre? Geno being Geno. Why is motherfuckers mad? More mad at me we didn't draft Sanders. Well, you mean Brian James? I'm gonna rub that shit in, man. Go pick up the Shedeur Sanders shirt that's on the site, man. The Shedeur Sanders shirt is getting love. Did y'all see that Shedeur Sanders shirt? Did y'all see it? Y'all need to go look at that, bro. Do you think that was just created overnight? Or do you think that I had it already? I just been waiting for Shedeur to do what he did. I didn't think he was going to do it against us, but I knew it was going to happen, and I had it ready. All I had to do was put it up. It's very, very dope. My pops wanted. My pops called last night. He's like, I need a Shedeur Sanders hoodie so he can walk around. My dad wants that shit. I was like, I'll get it to you, Dad. It doesn't exist, but shit, I'll make one. Go look at that shit. That shit looks dead on. Come on, bro. Stop playing with me. We don't play. Ain't that right, Potts? Potts got the Patrick Mahomes behind the back shirt. I mean, like I said, man, I sell to anybody. I sell ice to an Eskimo, bro. Don't ever think that I'm just over here raided up where I don't want no money. Oh, dog. Nah, I'm taking all greenbacks from every fan base. It doesn't bother me at all, okay? With that being said, bro, hey, man, we're always on the wrong end of history, dog. It's always us getting it wrong. It's unfortunate, but it's true. We're always getting it wrong, bro. Rosetown native in the building. What's going on, Pimp Juice? All right, man. Players went for the nation. Okay, yeah, man, get ready, man, get ready. You guys, get ready, dog. I am really about to flood a lot. I got a lot going on. I got a lot going on. Just let me tell you that, a lot going on. All right, I got so much going on. I might not be able to get it all ready to go by Black Friday, but there's going to be a shit ton of stuff. All right, let's get ready. You just said cut them for cause and contra-mental distribution to the team. The only person that can get with cutting somebody from cause is Allen R. Davis. He's the only person who can get away with for cause. Nobody else. Tell me when you've seen anybody get cut for cause or not paid for cause. Only one man has been able to do it, and he did it twice. He did it with Kyle Shanahan's daddy, Mike Shanahan, and he did it with Monty Kiffin's son, Lane Kiffin. You got to be out to do that. Firing him with cause isn't going to work. The NFLPA will be all over your head top, okay, all day. And Roger Goodell definitely ain't gonna let that shit go. So, like I said, bro, only Al can get away with that. So that's not gonna happen. All right, man, just back the bowl. All right, do your thing, bro. Do your thing, dog. However you like to get it in. I only smoke the leaf, man. I'll let y'all do the rest. All right. Shine up. I ain't never lied. Hey, man, lying never got me nothing, bro. I learned, bro. I learned honesty is the best policy. I mean, honesty will get you everything you want, bro. Everything you want. There's two rules to honesty, man. There's telling the truth, and there's not saying shit. That's it. Those two things, that's all you need to do, bro. Anything you don't want to answer, you don't answer, bro. Where were you? Man, stop asking me dumbass questions. I mean, that'll save you. But when you lie, you got to remember the lie. You got to remember what the circumstances of the lie. You got to remember what time it was. A week later, you get asked again. You ain't remembered. You forgot shit. Oh, you was with Larry, but then this time you was with Carl and them. You stop. Just either tell the truth or don't ask me no damn questions. Don't ask me shit. That's what I do. Don't ask me nothing, though. How anyway you ain't tell? Hey, man, you can bark all you want to, man. Stop doing this. I ain't telling you nothing, though. Don't worry about what I'm doing. You do that enough, that'll be an answer. It's an answer. I answer every question. But are you going to get the answer you want? That's the key. And I'm telling you, I don't lie. I ain't got to lie. I tell you what it is, not what it ain't. You either like it or you don't. Okay? If I came over here and I actually had that part of me being out here, my views would be super high. I just come here and say whatever y'all want to hear, dog. What is they saying today? Oh, they're saying, oh yeah, okay, let me just say that, dog. Oh man, everybody kissing my ass all day. But nah, I'd rather not. RR said I was at the game. The people were saying to him was straight up racism and anti-blackness. There's a lot of racism in Raider Nation, bro. I believe that. I believe that to be absolutely true, man. I believe that to be absolutely true. You know how I know that? It's starting to get dark around here. Because when Antonio Pierce got fired, and everybody knows that I was pro Antonio Pierce on this channel because Coach Pierce, I met Coach Pierce, and he was a fan of the channel and gave him the merch and all of that, man. When he got fired, dog, people came over here and said some of the most racist shit that's ever been said to me on this channel, dog. People walking around with Raiders in their avatar saying all kinds of crazy racial shit, bro. All that entire time, dog, that 48 hours, bro. Okay? 48 hours later, when Tom Telesco got fired, dog, I absolutely cooked everybody, bro. I blocked thousands of people during that time. There's a lot of racists in Raider Nation, bro. But the difference is that we're not in a city where you'll get your ass whooped. If you were in Oakland, you don't get to say that shit. You wouldn't make it up the staircase to get to the concourse. We was in LA, you wouldn't make it. They had to shut up. They couldn't say all that crazy racist shit that they could say in Vegas. They're in Vegas, bro. What's Vegas? Is Vegas urban? Is Vegas got Hispanics and black folks and brown folks and polka dotted, striped and all of that, man? These people are empowered, bro. They're empowered to say whatever they want to because they know ain't no repercussion. They know ain't nothing gonna happen to them. Okay? But Geno is a professional athlete, bro. He's supposed to let that shit ride. Like, he ain't supposed to respond like that because all it does is make you into more of a target. All right. But like I said before, we're in Vegas. That should automatically tell you that these guys ain't serious, man. Trust me. You catch one of them coming out of the damn store. They went to go get a pack of red Marlboro unfiltered, and they come out, and you standing there, dog. And Geno was standing there, and they come out with they big fat ass with a big ass thing of pork rinds and a natty ice. They shit their pants. So yeah, they said a lot of racial shit. They say a lot of racial shit to me too. But the difference is, bro, I understand it. I know that you would never say it in my face. And I know what I could do. I could block the shit out of you. That's me ending all conversations. That's you never speaking to me again. That's you not getting the last word. I'm gonna talk about your mama, your grandmama, your pimply faced baby mama. I'm gonna talk about everybody you love, dog, except the kids. Kids are innocent. Outside of that, everybody's free game, dog. Everybody. Okay? Then I'm gonna block the shit out of you. Geno's supposed to block that out. He has 42 million reasons to shut his mouth. He has 66 million reasons to run his ass into the tunnel. No matter what they say, you're rich. That's it. Pay me millions of dollars. I'll let everybody be on here, say whatever. Okay? I don't get paid enough to let nobody talk no shit to me. One day I might be. I may be. I probably will be. But guess what? I won't be on here every day. I won't be. I'll be having other people working for me on here. Then I'll come in, say what I gotta say, and then I'll leave and go back to my mansion and go hang out with my family. So that's not an excuse, RR. It's not an excuse for him to do what he did. All right? He's supposed to be the leader of this team. He's supposed to be able to deal with the slings and arrows. You said blame Geno. He brought it on himself, dog. I would have never said blame Geno. I would have never said blame me for everything that's wrong in your life. That was condescending, bro. He earned that. So no excuses, bro. If I have to tolerate it, Eugene got to tolerate it. That's it. I don't feel sorry for Eugene at all when it comes to that, dog. I don't. All right, Justice Sauce said, his ass has been cut already. A different team, but he's gone for us. Blah blah blah. Different 60 million. Hey man, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Paul Olsen, Geno's been missing wide open receivers all season. Nobody says anything. Let's draft the quarterback with a real defense that has strong arm. Well, man, I thought Tom Brady was supposed to handle that, man. Brady's going into his second season and he didn't do anything. Like I said, man, y'all don't be blaming the people y'all need to blame, dog. Okay, I don't see Tom Brady being reprimanded at all by Raider Nation. Okay, Wendy Thomas says there's a path to discipline him by the league. We'll see it through. Raiders won't want the attention. I mean, the Raiders probably already disciplined. If Roger Goodell hits the Raiders, so let me just tell you guys, if Roger Goodell hits the Raiders and say, hey, what did you guys do about the Geno Smith situation? I'm thinking about stepping in. And they tell him what they did. Oh, yeah, well, we fined him 15 G's. Oh, we fined him 20 grand. Oh, we fined him 5,000, blah, blah, blah. Roger Goodell's going to back up. He's like, oh, you guys handled it? Cool. If he decides to do that. There's no precedent that you have to punish Geno Smith for what he did because you didn't punish Geno Smith for flipping off those fans in Seattle. You didn't punish him, and you didn't punish Max Crosby because he did it too. So you can't have selective outrage. You guys have selective outrage because it's you. That's what people do. All right? It was funny when they were slashed Donald's tires. Now they slashed yours. Now you want somebody to pay. Oh, it was funny when he came out of work and his tires were slashed. Now you're coming out of work and yours are slashed. Now you want somebody to pay for it. Nah, should have got just as mad when it was Donnie, but it wasn't you. And that's the problem with today. Today is that you don't care about nobody until it lands on your doorstep. Okay? You don't have what they call empathy. You don't give a shit about nobody that's not you. That is something that has died in this country, where you actually can look at somebody else and feel something for them that has nothing to do with you. You don't have that capacity anymore because everyone's out for self. All right? I'm gonna say something that I shouldn't have to say. I'm a black man, bro, in this country, bro. I am a United States citizen, born in this country with a American passport. I can't be told I can't come back in the country. I can't be told I have to leave. I can't be sent away, nothing, bro. You have to deal with me. Okay? But myself, my wife, and my 5-year-old son were going to go pick up some wings from Wingstop. I was about to get me a 20-piece lemon pepper, bro, right around the corner from my house. And you know I went where the people were brown at. The brown and black folks making mine because they know how to season my shit. Okay? I go to the hood to get my wings. When I was pulling up with them to go get my food, I saw the ice truck, bro, with 12 guys with gaiters over their face where all you can see is their eyes, big ass M16 rifles, jump out. This little small Hispanic man, he was about 5'4", bro. Looked like he was probably about 45 years old, walking out of Subway with a Subway sandwich, bro. Them people jumped on him, bro, pulled the jammies on him and all of that, dog. And when I pulled in, they went just like this. Get your ass out of here. I was like, does it take 12 people to grab one little dude that had a Subway sandwich, bro? He went to go get him a meatball sub, man. I felt something. It wasn't none of my business. He wasn't my family member, but I'm like, damn. It didn't take all of that, bro. You threw him down, threw his sandwich all down, slammed them all on the ground, pointing guns at everybody. And you know what everybody else was doing when they were watching? They were doing this. Filming it, not saying shit. You think I listen to them damn fools, bro? Man, I'm an American citizen, man. I might not be able to come in this driveway, but I'm going to pull in the next one. My wife was like, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. I'm like, I might go get my wings. What you mean? What are they going to do to me? Arrest me? Please do. I pulled in there and got my chicken wings, bruh. Crazy as hell, man. It was right next door. It was right next door to the Subway. I'm not leaving and get my food because that shit happened. Nah, dog, it wasn't cool. You didn't need to do that. But you wanted to make a scene and do all that crazy shit. And I felt that. I didn't like it. I came on here and told you guys. Put a one in the chat when I came in and I told you that when I was on the live about something else, but I came in and told you that shit. That shit still bothers me to this day, bro. That shit bothers me because people are being manhandled, bro. That man was not a threat at all, bro. You could have easily told him, come over here, put your hands behind your back, and he would have did it. Nah. They were like they were hunters, bro. They're out there trying, hey, man, we got to get something tonight. They jumped out, kamikaze style on this dude. This dude's like, oh, he's scared shitless. You had him. Nah, we throwing his ass down. They got the guns pointed at him and shit. Man, ain't nothing, man. Soda all spilt all over the floor and people standing there filming it all. I'm just like, so what am I saying, bruh? Come on, man. Come on, dog. You gotta be bigger than that, bro. But like I said, I'm not here to raise you guys, bruh. All I'm here to do is make sure my son doesn't turn out like a lot of y'all that's running around out here, bro. That's all I care about. My son don't turn out like these other idiots out here, bro. I've done my job. I can't save the world, bro. Okay? But I can definitely say some shit because I have a platform. I have enough of a platform that I can say whatever the hell I want to say, and I'm going to be responsible, and I'm going to say what's right. That's why I always come here and say the right shit, bro. Regardless of whatever it gets me. If it gets me 300 views, cool. If it gets me 36,000, you've seen it. You've seen me on here with 38,000 views, bro. You've seen it. When I want to come over here and I want to make some noise, I'll just abandon all this football and Raider shit and get to these politics, and it's on. All I gotta do is talk about the guy that's in the White House and this barbecue chicken over here. My dad's been telling me that I need to keep doing it. Hey, he's like, you need to keep doing that. I'll get to it when I feel like it. But like I said, if I'm looking out for me and not looking out for you, I ain't talking about none of this. This ain't getting me 10 grand. I don't even get 10,000 views talking about this bullshit. I don't even get 5,000 views talking about this bullshit. Okay? I do it for you guys. But let me start being like a lot of y'all. Think about yourself, care about yourself, only concerned about yourself. I guarantee you, all of this shit will be few and far between. I'll still bring it up, but I ain't going to bring it up like I've been bringing it up. Okay? Raiders 2-9, what else is there to talk about? Other shit. Okay? So that's what it is, bro. All right? Okay? All right. All right, man. Yeah, they're not supposed to care about you guys. You guys act like these like the Raiders are your girlfriend or something, dog. They're a football team. Y'all got a lot of sense of false like an identity crisis. You think the Raiders owe you something, man. You think that because you're a fan of a team that they owe you something. The team don't owe you shit, bro. The team is an inanimate object. It's an inanimate object. It's something that doesn't live or breathe or any of that. What makes the fan makes the Raiders breathe as a living thing is us. Raider Nation is what makes the Raiders be a living thing. It's us, not anybody else. It's not the players. They come and go. The owners seem to be coming and going. We know the administration comes and goes. We know the coaching staff comes and goes. What makes the Raiders breathable, which gives them a pulse, which gives us a heart, is us. We're the motor. Okay? The Raiders' motor is us. I don't care how good the car looks, what the paint job is. You could throw rims, you could throw bead in it. If the engine don't run, the car don't go nowhere. We're the engine, and we need to utilize our power as Raider Nation. I always told you guys, man, if we got together and we put our shields together, bruh, this wouldn't be like this. Trust me. But we can't do that because we got too many people that don't want to agree and make it about them, and they want this and they want that, and they don't want this guy and they don't want that guy to be the quarterback, and because of this, and they don't want this guy to be the coach because he's that, and so there isn't going to be that. But I saw today the closest thing I've seen it since I've been a kid, and it took somebody to flip you off for you to get offended. Maybe that's what it takes. Okay? Maybe that's what it takes. Maybe it takes that. Okay? Didn't take that from me, man. I'm just as passionate as I was opening day. I don't expect the Raiders to give me anything. The Raiders giving me everything they can give me. Everything the Raiders ever did good, I got. I'm just here to give back, bro. I'm here to help y'all. Okay? Winston Thomas says Goodell and the league doesn't care because it's the Raiders. I mean, why should they care? I always say, man, you got to be the change you want to see, bro. There's things that are going on in your apartment complex or in your neighborhood that you ignore. Don't get me started, bro, because I just start talking about other shit and the views are going to start dropping when I start doing that shit. Once I start going and I start getting into my bag, that's when the views start dropping, bro. They don't want to hear that shit. So you guys can start getting on and doing what y'all do. There's stuff that's going on right on your block. Every night, you hear Andrea screaming at the top of her lungs because she's getting hit. You hear it every damn day. You've been hearing it. You ain't done shit. You ain't done nothing, man. You see Lonnie coming out every morning. Hey, what's up, Big Lon? Big Lon beating everybody in that house. You ain't done a damn thing. I ain't saying be a snitch, man, but go knock on the door. Yo, what's going on? Is everybody okay? Y'all ain't built like that. Hey, none of my business. Hey. Y'all got all kinds of stuff going on. You got stuff at your work your job that you won't even stick up for. You talk about some racism. You talk about what somebody said. There's somebody at a job. You heard somebody get called out of their name. You didn't go and say nothing, bro. Hey, man, you heard them. You tried to hide in your cubicle so nobody know you there, dog. Stop. Let's be real, bro. How you getting offended about that when you got stuff that's in your control? That was not in your control. You weren't at the game. I wasn't at the game. Okay, well, Double R was at the game, but did you do anything? You didn't do shit. Did you go and talk to any of the people that you heard that was doing that? You didn't do. If you did, you didn't, because you didn't say you did. So what am I saying? Man, stop with the selective outrage, bruh. Like I said, man, do something that's in your control, bruh. Them kids is getting beat over there. You ain't did shit. I'm gonna go see what's up. Hey, man, I can't deal with it no more, dog. Yo, boop, 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 boop. Yo, man, is everything okay, dog? Are you okay? Yo, man, get out of here. Oh, now I want it to be on me. I want it to be on me. Oh, now you talking to me. Okay, that's all I needed. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Now I could get in it. But don't act like y'all so offended. You got stuff in your life that you don't even do nothing about on a daily basis. You let everything go. Everything go. Okay? Now all of a sudden, since it has to do with your 2-9 football team that nobody gives a shit about, now all of a sudden you're upset. Now you're insulted. Hey man, fire him, get rid of you guys cry too much. Cry about that 2-9 record. Cry about those dudes on the damn kickoff and punt team that can't tackle nobody at no time. You fired the special teams coach. They still almost gave up a punt return for a touchdown. I mean, damn, firing people don't do shit. Have you guys learned that? Your team is trash, bro. Get rid of Tom McMahon. Got rid of him, dog. What happened? A real Raider had to tackle the dude. I mean, AJ Cole is not a person that should be tackling people, but he's like, you're not getting past me. That's a Raider, bro. He's like, I don't know what these dudes are doing, bro. My job is to punt, but the last line of defense is me. You're not getting past me. And AJ Cole didn't get no props for that shit. But he got props from me when it happened, dog. I was jumping up and down because I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. That's Raider football. You ain't getting past me. I'm still a football player. You ain't disrespecting me, dog. You're all of that. You're faster than me, more agile than me, dog. You're bigger than me, but you're still on the carpet. What do you mean? If you had 53 AJ Coles, you wouldn't be 2-9. If you had 53 Ashton Genties, you wouldn't be 2-9. If you had 53 Max Crosbys, you wouldn't be 2-9. You're 2-9 because you only have 5 people on the team that plays football. 5, bro. And one of them's the punter. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, dog. You guys don't address what's really going on. This is just a distraction. All you Raider fans are so distracted by bullshit, they do it on purpose, I think, allegedly. I think they do it on purpose to just, firing Chip Kelly was just a smokescreen to get you off of the scent. We're bloodhounds over here, man. We're bloodhounds, bruh. It don't matter what you did. You might have gotten, shit. Andy Dufresne, it don't matter, bro. I mean, you might have Shawshank Redemption, but we gonna follow your ass. We would have went right down to San Juantaneo, down there with you and Red, down there with Morgan Freeman, and I would have showed up, dog. Trust and believe that. Okay, I would have been there. Okay, trust and believe it wouldn't have been no happy ending. It would have been Shaq walking up. Oh shit, there he is, and then that shit would have faded out. The end. That's the difference, bro. But good to see you guys have a pulse. All right. Iron Bar, what's going on? No real Raider I've ever seen ever did that to the best fans in football. Nobody's ever done this. Unprecedented. It's unprecedented. Geno did something that no person that ever turned on the silver and black has ever done, and that's flip off his own fan. But it's happened now, bro. It just goes to show how far you're off of the reservation, man. Being a Raider, man, is not what it used to be anymore, dog. I think I'm out of fluid, but then again, I got this one. At least I think I do. Yeah, I got a little bit left. So yeah, man, can't get mad about it. It's what you guys have allowed. That's why people are like, damn, Derek Carr wouldn't have never did that. I mean, Derek Carr had a reason to flip everybody off as much as you guys talked about him, bro. I mean, I even seen people talking about his kids before, talking about his wife, Heather. Okay, I've seen a lot. He never did that shit, man, because he got home training, bro. He knows, hey, man, there's a bigger cause than football. Trust me. Okay? But now I'm seeing people appreciate. Now they're saying, damn, dog, what did we do? Hey, man, that's what has to happen sometimes. Sometimes you have to repent. Sometimes, bro. But not everybody's going to get the memo. Not everybody's going to get the memo, y'all. Okay? Justin Saw, like you said, it was the Steelers. A-hole would have been suspended already a long, long time ago. Yeah, man, because people have respect for the Steelers. They don't have respect for the Raiders. Just look at how everybody's talking. There are people talking, oh, blow the team up, do this, do that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, why are y'all acting like we got the worst record in football, man? We don't have the rest. We're tied with the worst record in football. Okay. I mean, we're actually second. If we, based on the draft today, I think we'd be second. I think the Titans are same record as us, but didn't we beat the Titans? I think, or did we lose to the Titans? Okay. All right, man. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, man, with the feed, man, but I was trying something different, man. Now I know don't try that. We got like 5 Wi-Fis. Okay. All right, man, straight up. Okay, flipping off his mind. I got that. Okay, all right, man. Bill Holloway, what's going on, Bill? Couldn't get into feed until now. Okay, man, I'm sorry, bro. Sorry about that. Now I know don't use that one. All right, man, gotta let wife know that one's not working. We're trying to get everything up to par, man, because I got some big surprises for you guys. I'm just trying to make sure I get all the bells and whistles. I don't like this. I watch my feedbacks, I watch my shows back, and I'm seeing glitches and stuff like that. I got the highest internet I got. I mean, I can't get any higher than this. I'm trying to figure out what I can do. Getting boosters and all kinds of shit. All right, man. Okay, Alfredo Ritter. What's going on, Alfredo? And why, yeah, and your son and daughters and the in-laws are making some money working on Thursday night. That's right, Alfredo. Get that paper. Get that money, big dog. I still need those sticks, dog. Okay. All right, man. Straight up. Bill Holloway, Shador is in the league because of his dad. He coached him, pointed him in the right direction, and kept him out of trouble. Yeah, he is in the league, but that's positive, though. See, those of us that have sons, well, I can't even say that because some of the biggest people that hate have sons too, but I think that the people that be hating on Shador and Bronny James and all of them, they didn't do nothing for their sons. They didn't do nothing for their kids. Because if you're a real father, you're gonna do everything you can for your kids. You're gonna go out of your way, bro. Whatever's in your power, you're gonna do, dog. Okay? There's one piece of chicken left, and your daughter hungry, you're gonna give it to your daughter. Dog. I mean, if you got any type of fatherly type shit in you. But there's some people be like, hey man, sorry baby, I'm hungry. Go and have some cereal. She didn't ask for cereal though. She asked for a piece of chicken, bro. You supposed to eat the cereal. But like I said, so all these people that was talking shit about Shador, a lot of them do have kids, but they jealous because they didn't have a father do nothing for them. Like I said, they got daddy issues. Huh? A lot of people got daddy issues, dog. They do. A lot of them. I grew up with a lot of guys that had daddy issues, dog. I didn't know until I got older. Because when you're young, you don't really know. You don't really notice all of that. Okay? I grew up in a 2-parent home. Both of my parents were in the house. I didn't go through all that like a lot of my boys did. So when I would get stuff, they would try to, act like what I got wasn't shit, or, oh man, that's ugly, or oh man, that's a piece, that ain't all of that, and all that. And I was like, well, I don't understand. Like, dude, we were both talking about getting. Bill, remember the Intellivision that came out? Remember Intellivision by Mattel? When that shit came out, everybody said they was getting it, bro. I was the only person on my side of the neighborhood who had it. Everybody was at my house. Somebody hate, oh man, this is not as good as Atari. Shit, man, my birthday came, I got Atari too. Ah man, shit, man, you got Atari and the television, man. Make your mind up, man. You don't know what you like. Like, why is this nigga hating? Because he didn't get nothing. I remember I got a BMX bike, man. Why'd you get that color, man? If it was me, that color ugly. Nigga, we about to hit the dirt roads and shit. Where you gonna do? You ain't going. You better get your uncle's 10-speed. You ain't got no bike. So what I'm saying is, man, all these people that was hating on Shador, bro, and hating on Bronny and hating on them, dog, they mad because no one did nothing for them. I didn't have that problem. I call my dad right now, bro. I can call my father right now. Right now, I'm grown ass man, and can say, hey, Dad, I need 10 grand right now. He'll be like, what do you need 10 grand for? Even though I don't. But I can say, Dad, I need 10 grand right now. My dad be like, what do you need it for? I tell him. All right, it'll be there in the morning. Nothing to talk about. He gonna ask me what I want it for. But I can tell him anything. Hey, Dad, something happened. Because he know I'm responsible. Like, my dad give me 10 grand, 20 grand right now, 50, 100. My dad got plenty of paper. I don't got a daddy problem. Okay? So for me, what I look like hating on somebody taking care of their kids. Oh, well, they're grown. They're over 18. Man, shit, what does that mean? I'm over 50. What does that mean? Call my dad up right now. Y'all saw my dad on my feed. Like I said, man, stop judging other people for taking care of theirs. My son could be 40 years old. I don't care. I'm still gonna help him. He's mine. I made him. Don't matter. So like I said before, bro, like you can't raise these people. These people are who they are, bro. And that's what it is. But there's a lot of racism, dog. People are who they are, dog. They're gonna say what's comfortable. Okay. When Obama was in office, a lot of people didn't say shit. As soon as Trump was in office, they let it be known. Hey, shit. So what happened? 4 years ago, you wasn't saying nothing. Now you talking. I always felt that way, but it wasn't their time to talk. Now, that stadium, everything goes in there now. You get your brains beat in. Let somebody throw out a N-word with a hard ER in there. Shh. In Oakland? Let somebody throw around the B word with the R at the end, talking about my Latino homies that's out there. Psh, in LA. Man, they'll be you safe, bruh. Internet has got everybody all bugged out. Everybody could pop it. Everybody could pop it like an ugly stripper on a Saturday night trying to get a lap dance. Everybody could pop it now because there's no repercussions. It's a free-for-all out here, man. What are you going to do? But people don't understand there's something called an IP address, and they could find you. Somebody could find you. If they really know how to find you, they could find your ass, bruh. Your big sloppy ass could be eating a banana split at Baskin Robbins and somebody waiting for you to come out. You better get all that chocolate syrup off the side of your mouth. Pause, because you're about to get some red stuff coming out of your mouth too. Understand that. Marty Lowe, rifleman Chuck Person, favorite NFL player. Oh man, Chuck Person, the rifleman. See, you talk Marty Lowe talking some real shit. Chuck Person, I remember when Chuck Person was at Auburn with Charles Barkley. See, man, don't start talking basketball. I am a beast in basketball. I wish y'all was just as versed as football as basketball. I go a mile a minute on some hoop. Okay. Yeah, Alfredo don't like Pete. Okay. All right, he said Pete's kids are next. They're already trying to get Brendan Carroll fired. But you know who benefited off of Chip Kelly? It wasn't Brendan Carroll. The person who benefited off of it was Nate Carroll. Everybody knows Brendan, but Nate Carroll is the youngest son. Nate Carroll got promoted. Nate Carroll got promoted to the quarterback's coach. Hey, man, ain't nobody saying nothing about that. Kerry Lowell in the house, man. You know what I do. Okay. All right, man. Marty Lowe, dig the fit. I'm just chilling, bro. I'm just throwing on something, dog. Bill Holloway said, Mom says the shirt fits great and it's real comfortable. Bill Holloway's mom has the George Kittle shirt. Chunker, you better go get that George Kittle shirt. Mom has it, okay? And I'm about to post Mom tomorrow. Just get ready to watch. Bill Holloway's mom is salute the moms. She love it. She love it, dog. Like I said, bro, we're going to post that tomorrow, Bill. Tell moms I'm going to have it up, okay? You're going to see Big Beezy's mom rocking the George Kittle. You think we're playing over here? You think it's a game? Think again. All right, think again. All right, man. Funny as hell. All right, man. Yoshi in the house. What's going on, Yoshi? What's happening? I'm going to skip over some of you guys. T. Leon. Who cares about the middle finger salute, man? It means good morning in my neighborhood. Shit don't even mean good morning in my neighborhood, man. It means I'll see you in a second. That is a meet and greet where I'm from. Ain't that right, Bill? Flip us off. It isn't no, hey, good morning. No, that's a meet and greet. That's me meeting and greeting you. You don't get to do that and we don't step up. Okay? We're going to step up like Shohei Ohtani hitting a fastball. Oh, you're throwing it down the middle. We're hitting it. Okay? Understand that shit. All right? Whittington Thomas disappeared. All right. Okay. Yeah, Jesse Murrow. What's up, Jess? Tell the boys and my niece I said, what's up? I've quit jobs and I've been fired for getting yelled at like a child. I won't take that BS. Man, you don't even understand, man. Like, when you come from a background where you're taught respect is the most important thing, You won't let nobody talk crazy for you for no job, no money, no buns, no relationship, nothing, bro. No money. My mother always taught me before she left, she pounded it in my head that you don't gotta tolerate disrespect. And my first big job that I had in the Bay Area, man, big job. Somebody that was like me, single, no kids, no wife, no nothing. I was making all this money, man, working at a corporate company that you've all heard of, making good bread, driving a dope car at my own apartment, was running them out, shooby doobies in and out all day and night, man. Man, had this lady, man. She tried to dress me down. She tried to dress me down in a meeting, man. She wasn't even my boss. She was concerned that I was taking her opportunities. Okay. What happened was we were opening an office in Prague. Now y'all may not know what Prague is, but I was supposed to go to Prague. They were going to send me to Prague. But what happened was she was under the impression she was going to get it, and they made an announcement in the meeting that I was going to get it, and she went crazy. Now I was in a position where I don't got to tolerate that. I didn't cuss her out, but I let her know. Don't talk to me like I'm one of your kids. You're the one that's been here all this time, and you're just mad that I'm going. Okay? I let her know. And I got called into the office from my boss, man. And it's a lady too. She called me into the office because that was a lady. And she was like, I understand that you were upset at what you did, but you need to learn how to play the game. She told me that. She said, you need to learn how to play the game. I said, I'm not here to play no games. She says, you're not going to make it. I said, well, I'm not worried about making it, because if I have to make it like that, I won't be making it. I told my boss that to her face. That didn't work. I started figuring out how I was getting out of there. Good ass job. All I had to do was let somebody talk to me any kind of way. That's all I had to do. All I had to do was tuck my tail, Jesse. That's all I had to do. Tuck my tail and let this lady talk crazy to me. I was the only black man in that whole department. I'm going to let that lady talk to me like that? Hell no. Nope. Needless to say, a couple of months later, because I left. Oh, you stupid, Shaq, man, that job pays it. Oh, man, I don't care, dog. You don't get to talk to me like that, dog. You crazy as hell. Guess what? A couple months later, man, I saw one of the VPs of the company driving a diaper truck, bruh. He wasn't a VP, he was a manager. He was driving a diaper truck, bro, right next to me, man. I had my beat playing, boop, 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 boop. He pulls up, I look over, it's the homie, man. He was a manager. I was like, what are you driving? He said, hey, man, they got rid of everybody. He told me like 2 months later, man, they got rid of everybody. They got rid of the whole division, bro. Hey, man, I've been driving the diaper truck, man. I got to make ends meet, bro. I got to go, dog. I was like, wow. So what am I saying? Man, you get treated the way you allow people to treat you, man. I'll never let nobody talk to me any kind of way. My wife got to talk to me right. She can tell me whatever she needs to tell me, but she still got to watch. She still got to watch it. I'm like, hey. Hey. I understand you're mad. I understand. I understand. But, hey. Y'all better have some pride, bruh. You better have some pride about yourself, man. It took Geno Smith to flip you off for you to do what you're supposed to do as a fan. I'm gonna read a couple more questions. I'm getting out of here. All right, I'm gonna skip over some of these questions. See if anybody in here I didn't answer. Okay. Salute to Marty Lowe, man. All right, man. Time, what's going on, Time? Hey, man, Shaq, chat family, first and foremost, have a great and blessed Thanksgiving. Stay consistent and healthy, man. And I did do that. Thank you, big dog. Jose Torres in the building. I'm gonna shout y'all out, then I'm gonna go in the house, bro. Okay, I done said enough. All right. And it's cold out here, bro. As you can see, it's cold. Look, you can see it's cold. Look, all this is cold, bro. It's cold. It might not be cold to you, but it's cold to me. All right, man. Straight up, man. See who else is on there. I can shout you guys out, man. Then I'm about to get up out of here. Alfredo, you my dog, man. You my dog, man. Alfredo said, just saw what's Max traded. I can't make it up. That's funny, man. That's funny, man. Man, leave my protege alone. Winston Thomas, leave my protege alone. Okay. All right, man. That's my protege. All right, man. Seems like all you guys, I've shouted y'all out, man. What's up, Baker Man? What's going on, Baker Man? Say, I'd rather have Kerry Collins. Kerry Collins wasn't that bad, but don't say Jeff George. Kerry Collins wasn't that bad, dog. But Jeff George, don't say his name. Okay. Okay. Alfredo going in. All right, man. All right, man. Going in. Robert, I think we should have drafted Bo Nix. I don't think we should have drafted Bo Nix over. We would have had to move up to trade Bo Nix. Bo Nix got drafted at 12, and we drafted Brock Bowers at 13, and Tom Telesco wasn't moving, so he wasn't available. I mean, we couldn't draft somebody that wasn't going to be there. All right. All right, man. Okay. All right, man. Got it, man. Got it, man. Straight up. Okay. All right, man. Don Carlos said, curse Shield. Yeah, man. DC, AP, y'all need to apologize. Okay. Okay. Shield's never cursed the team. Well, yeah, you're right. Okay. Whitey Law, I remember when you called me a one ringer, 83. You are a one ringer. Go look at the year, dog. The year that we won the Super Bowl was the 83-84 season. You're a one ringer, bro. You in. You in, bro. You in. Okay. All right, man. Should have stayed in Oakland. Yeah, it would have been nice. Okay. All right, man. Get up out of here. All right, man. Grim Buzz, our time will come. I can't wait. All right, man. Edward Chiplin, what's going on? Eat Chip. My boy Eat Chip. It's good that I scroll on here, man. Okay. Get on here, man. All right, man. Grim said it looked like he checked out a while ago. He did, but let's not let him get off the hook, man. He's got to stay there. Okay. All right, man. See, you like the horchata warm. All right, see it. All right, man. Like I said, bro, that right there, I'm gonna get up out of here right now. I'm just gonna say this, man, real quick. That shit really bothered me, bro. I was heated, man. I was heated. I don't like seeing, yeah, he's over here. I'm assuming that he didn't have his stuff in order, but I can't even say that because there's citizens that are being deported that shouldn't be deported. But I'm just saying, even if he did something wrong like that, bro, I mean, you still got to have some kind of decorum, bro. But they're there to scare everybody. It's not scaring me, bro. But I thought that wasn't what you should be doing. There's kids out there, all kinds of stuff. But it is what it is. All right, man. Love all y'all, man. I'm gonna get my ass up out of here, dog. Go in the house, bro. Hey, man. Like I said before, man. Let's see how long this kumbaya session lasts. I think it's gonna last until you see the Raiders take the field. Geno Smith, quarterback, running out. Then we'll see what happens at that point. All right, man. Love all y'all, man. Sub the channel. Go to MatthewShackUnfiltered.com. Get you some merch. Get ready for Friday. It's going down Black Friday. Matthew Shack Unfiltered.